Hello and welcome to this training video. We are going to create a clipping mask and an inverted clipping mask. So to get started, let's go to our layers panel and make a copy of this horse by clicking on the layer, hold down the Alt key and then the left mouse key and drag out that copy and then lock it. Let's go back to the original image and just see what we have. We have a compound path here. So if we select this layer again and go to properties, we can see that it's a fill with no stroke. So I have tested this process on a stroke with no fill and it does work, so no worries there. Let's click back to the layers panel, and now making sure that our original image is selected, let's turn it black. In a previous tutorial I had told you to go to Object, Compound Path, Release, and you can do that if it works for you, but if it doesn't, it's not a necessary step. You can skip it and go directly to the next step, which is to grab the paint bucket tool, the live paint bucket tool, and it would be here under these three icons and then down here, and you could click on it that way or simply just hit K on the keyboard. And if you have in your swatches black selected, you should see at least a black square. There may be up to 3 squares. If one of them is black, go ahead and arrow key your way over to that color. Come over here and hover over your image and it should say click to make a live paint group, and mine does, so we're good to go there. And I'm going to go ahead and click and lay down some color. And then I'm going to show you that normally when you're using the live paint bucket tool, you will see all of the anchor points that make up the image. I have hidden them, so let's click show edges. That is normally what you're going to see, but it kind of gets in your way when you're trying to paint, so I just hide them. So view, hide the edges, and then I'll go back and I'll fill all of this in with black. Okay, now that that's done, let's break our connection with the paint bucket tool by grabbing the selection tool. And then let's come over here and add a new layer by clicking the plus icon. And let's drag that new layer right below the dark horse we created and the horse copy. So it'll be right in the middle. And then let's go ahead and grab our image that we're going to use. So here it is. I'll just hit edit copy, come over here, and this part's important. Make sure that you are on layer 3 before you paste this image. Hit edit paste. Double check that it did show up on that layer, and it did. Grab your selection tool, move this over, and then select everything. And go to Window, Transparency. You might have to scroll down a little bit to get there. Click that. Now click Make Mask, and you'll see that Clip already has a check mark. Leave that. Click Invert Mask, and you're almost there for the first one, for the clipping mask. So don't do anything else with this box, but come up here and grab that copy of the horse that you made and drag it above layer 3. And there's your first clipping mask. So let's edit undo our way back to, let's see, I'll show you where we'll go right back to where we have this, where we have the dark horse on the top, the pattern right here, and the copy of the horse right here. Now we can still select everything, click Make Mask, and you'll see that same one is checked already. Leave that, click Invert Mask, then uncheck the clip and uncheck Invert Mask, and now you have what I call an inverted clipping mask. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.